Do not try this at home. Bungling gardener tries to kill cockroaches by setting fire to their nest, but blows up his lawn instead. Cesar Schmitz had already used a poisonous spray, but the bugs were still there. His two dogs were watching the scene and jumped to safety after the explosion. Nobody was injured during the incident, but the lawn was totally destroyed by Janet Tapan Coelho in Brazil and Chiara Fiorillo for Mile Online. Published 8:49 British Summer Time, the 22nd of October 2019. Updated 1650 British Summer Time, the 23rd of October 2019. An amateur gardener blew up his lawn while trying to get rid of cockroaches infesting his backyard. When the insects invaded his garden last Friday, Cesar Schmitz decided to try and get rid of them by setting fire to their nest. The scene was filmed by home security video, which shows the explosion destroying his lawn, sending huge chunks of turf rocketing skywards, a garden table shooting through the air, and two pet dogs scampering for their life. Cesar Schmitz decided to adopt the extreme solution after a poisonous spray he used did not help him get rid of the insects. Nobody was injured in the incident. The 48-year-old truck driver, who lives in Enéas Marques, South Brazil, told Focus on News, "My wife complained that there was a lot of roaches invading our garden. She is scared of them and begged me to destroy their nest under the ground once and for all." At first Mr. Schmitz used a poisonous spray for killing beetles, but the product drove the cockroaches out of their burrow. After the first two attempts failed, he threw a third match into the hole while his two dogs were looking at the scene. At that point, the desperate man looked for another solution to get rid of the insects, and he decided to light a match to set fire to the hole. He also threw in a cap of gasoline for good measure. Footage shows Mr. Schmitz, unaware of the impending danger, stepping forward onto the grass from the patio area 3 times to lob lit matches into the hole while his two dogs settled down to watch close by. The first two attempts fail and the burrow fails to ignite. Seconds after the third match is thrown, there is a spectacular explosion, sending a flash of flames and soil flying through the air. The plan soon backfired as Mr. Schmitz's lawn blew up, sending soil into the air and creating damage in the garden. Mr. Schmitz and his startled dogs are sent running to safety. Highly flammable methane gas from the insect venom had accumulated in an air pocket under the lawn. The lid of petrol only added to the combustion. Mr. Schmitz said, "I wish I'd thought this through before. I had no idea that this could happen." Luckily, the damage was only contained on the lawn. "If I had been standing closer or the table had hit me, it could have been fatal." The handyman was shocked at the damage created by the explosion, but he said the infestation has now been solved. He revealed that he is still clearing up the mess and will need to replant his lawn, but added the roach infestation has now been solved. Local police revealed they have launched an investigation into the incident after examining the footage, but said they did not envisage any charges being made for endangering lives. The video, which appeared on Twitter, attracted many reactions on social media. One person wrote, "If you're going to do something foolish, at least move the dogs to safety first." Another user commented, "I enjoy how he looks inside the house to check if his wife heard that." Nothing happened. Read more.